it's Jess, the portrait and event photographer based here in Los Angeles. Woo, it's Friday! Woo! Couple of thoughts today about personal work and the importance of said personal work for working artists. I am guilty of not really working on my own stuff. When you get busy with your work, I don't know, I kind of had the feeling like, man, I'm not going to pick up my camera unless, I'm getting paid for it. Like, why should I got like a limited amount of time here. I'm not going to just mess around. I want to do stuff where I get money, it's a business. But I went to a lecture event a couple years back, and they were talking all about the benefits of doing personal work and how, when you show on your portfolio, like on your website, the percentage of work that's your personal work to your paid for work, and I thought they were crazy. I did. I was like, man, this is like the dumbest thing ever. Why would you spend time doing that? I don't know. I guess, as so many people who are just starting out spend a lot of time working on their own personal projects, and while I do respect that kind of work, I was like, I don't know, it just made me feel like I was going backward or something. Anyway, so I took their advice though. I thought, you know what? It is kind of funny. I've been working for years and I haven't done anything that's just something that I want to communicate as an artist, something that's, just for me, something that says what I want to say. What would that be? So I started working on a portrait series that was to my own taste and talking to people and working with people that I found, and it was just my own thing. And I posted them on my website, and the darndest thing started happening is I started booking work that matched my own personal interests, and I could show off a little bit and do things that maybe were a little bit more my taste, rather than always communicating what my client wants, which is, I think the mark of a great commercial artist is to, you're put yourself in your client's shoes and you're doing what they need, but to start to kind of shape your own portfolio based on stuff that you like too. So I just had a bunch of people join on, so I thought I would say a quick hello and just kind of reiterate what I was talking about. I've always sort of railed against doing personal work. I was like, man, that's so dumb. Like, I only want to pick up my camera if I'm going to get paid, yo. Like, I don't want to just, like, wander around the streets and take pictures of my feet and, that kind of stuff. But the thing that kind of turned it around for me is I started a series that is taking pictures of people that I wanted to take a picture of in the style that I wanted to take pictures of. And the darndest thing started happening is I started booking work based on my own tastes and my own kind of going my own path. So I think, when you get really tied up doing work as an artist for a paycheck, and I love being a working artist, I feel like, sorry, Bruce just commented he likes feet pictures. Oh, you're so sweet, Bruce. Kind of threw me there for a second. But you get like so into it. You're like, I'm working, I'm making money, I'm doing things, I'm promoting, I'm doing things for my clients, to kind of take a step back and go, all right, plug back into the stuff that, all right, enough of this comments. Thanks, Larry. He says, what's wrong with pictures of your feet? I appreciate that. You guys. Anyway, so back to what I was talking about, peoples. To kind of plug into the stuff that you love, whatever that is, to kind of, when I was a teenager, I spent a lot of time at the Met in New York, and I spent hours and hours and days just wandering around the Metropolitan Museum and finding different things that I wouldn't have expected that I really love. I fell in love with Tiffany glass, for instance. I'd never really seen any before, and they have a lot of it there. Really fantastic sculptures, and just time to kind of think about who you are, kind of like, how do you experience life, blah, 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 that type of thing. And kind of plug back into that, maybe take a moment, think back. And also discover new inspiration too. I've been listening to a ton of music for some reason, and I've kind of revisited some bands that I never really knew about. out. I mean, I had heard their stuff before, but it never even registered. Like, I actually had some LPs of theirs that I never paid any attention to, and I actually didn't ever really listen. I think I gave them away to Goodwill. And I was like, man, these guys are awesome. So, just finding new things to kind of spark those creative energies. Anyhow, hope you guys have an excellent Friday. Thanks for listening to my ramblings, and hope you have a very creative weekend, and sending lots of love your way. Okay.